Okay, here we go, guys. We're back again with another scripting lessons. Today I got a lot more people, so yeah. I can't see them right now, but anyway. So we want to make a Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha sort of thing. Yeah. Hello. Yes. Okay. Let me just clear up all these old scripts. What? Okay, good job. You know something. Okay. Let me think. I've never actually made a Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha before, so we'll see how this goes. Do you want it to be like a cylinder that like stretches out, or like a sphere, so like kind of like turns into like a weird oval thing? Wait, the what? I'm confused. Wait. So, yeah. Oh, so like the sphere, then a cylinder. Wait, alright, let me just make something and like see if I understand what you're saying. Let me close this because that was me testing around with stuff. Okay, so we get a block, not a block, a sphere. We get a cylinder. There we go. And we just kind of like this, except like that. Alright. Okay, I think I can do that. So, to do this, first of all, I usually like to put it all into like one script. Like not necessarily one script, but like put it all into like one thing. So basically what I would start off by doing is inserting a script in here, of course. Just a regular server script. And then oh, I just deleted it. Good job, me. On me. Ah, there we go. Perfect. That's gonna be, if I ever have to type that in a script, I'm gonna be sad. Okay. I'm gonna have like a new font every tutorial. It's great. Okay, now in this, I'm going to put a local script. And yeah, usually, like sometimes you might put it in here, but I like to just put them both in the same place so I have easy access to both of them. You know, I just think I think it's nicer like that. So in this script, the first thing I'm gonna want to put player joined. No, game.players.local. No, not. I think I'm tired. Connect function. Okay. I'm gonna get the player in here. And I've probably already gone over this in like the last one or something, I don't know. But either way, this is the game, which is basically everything all of this is inside of. Then the game inside of the game is the players, which is this. And player added is an event of the players, which is basically whenever a player joins the game. So it connects whenever a player joins the game, it connects to a function right here, which has the parameter player. I don't really know how to put that in simpler terms, but yeah, I think we understand that, right? Whenever a player joins, it gets the player and allows you to use the player and do stuff with the player, and it does this. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay, great. Okay. Wait, actually, let's name it something. Local Kamehameha. Oh yeah, that's even worse to put in a script. I'm just gonna copy that. There we go. Now, what we want to do, so we reference this script right here by using script.local Kamehameha, which is this. But this right here, this script thing, it's basically a thing where if you're in a script, you can just type script and it automatically knows you're referencing this. Or if you're in the script, you do script and it automatically knows you're referencing this. So you can, so you can use that. go to reference this, and then what you want to do, local clone, equal to local script clone. Now what you could also do is instead of putting this, you could just simply do that up here, because we don't really need to use the actual one. So we just can do this. But basically what clone does is it's pretty self-explanatory. It just it takes a thing and it makes a duplicate of it. And then since we have that as a variable, it stores that duplicate into the variable, so we can use it. Now, local script, wait, actually, character, no. Do we want to put the local script in the character or the player? I mean, I don't think it really matters a whole lot for this. We should put it into the character though. But if we put it into the character, we have to do player.character added connect function. And that. Yep. It's basically, it's like if you do like if, so you have like say local yes equal to true, local no equal to false. If yes is equal to true, then it's kind of like doing this. It's kind of like doing something like that, just an if statement inside of an if statement, but instead it's an event inside of an event. But this event won't like start being triggered until this event is triggered. But once this event is ran once, then whenever it happens, then it'll just run over and over again every time it happens. So basically, this will only happen once when the player joins the game, and maybe if they join later on or something. This is only really going to happen once. But this will happen however many times their character is added. So when they join the game, it adds their character. Then if they reset, it adds their character, so it would do it again. So by doing this, I just had a brain fart. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we have the character now. Now, I have a theory based on something I was just experiencing. I'm not entirely sure. So to test it, real quick, I'm just gonna do that, because I don't honestly know. I want to test that it's actually working, because I had some experiences where it wasn't. And I'm confused why it wasn't, but I don't know. Okay, it works. But now, if I wait a second. Oh hey, Bam's in our group now. Sick. We got 9 people now. Yo, welcome. Oh wait, did Vam join the voice chat? I don't know. Oh, okay, I thought he joined. I don't think he did. I thought I heard him, but I think it was someone else, I don't know. Okay, I think it works, so no worries there. So anyway. Nice. But anyway, so we wanna, for this, I think what we're gonna want to do is get the humanoid root part, because if you look at like a dummy or something, which you can just go over here, build a rig, block rig. If you look at like some sort of dummy, if you don't know what the humanoid root part is, this is the humanoid root part. It's basically the central object of a character, and you can use it to kind of like, if you were trying to like make a block appear like in the same position as the character, you would probably use the humanoid root part because it's at the center of the character. Anyway, so we're gonna get that. We're gonna do local root is equal to chart. Okay, so this will get the humanoid root part, but I'm not entirely sure if you need this whole wait for child thing or not. But a lot of times I like to just have it here just in case, because basically what this does, it makes so if like the root isn't there the second you're trying to put the root into a variable, then it'll just wait until the root is there, and then it'll put it into a variable. So it doesn't just automatically try to. And like that's good if like you need to like wait for something to load before you want to reference it, and you don't know how long it's gonna take to load. This will just wait until it appears. So yeah, but if you ever get an error, where it's like so you have like char.humanoid. If you ever get an error saying like the humanoid doesn't exist, just put it in this little thing, and it should work. Anyway, yep. So now all we have to do is local script.parent equal to char. Wait, we don't need the root right here. We need the root elsewhere. I'm getting mixed up. I also made a typo up here. Anyway, so now if we join, it should put the local script into our character. That's basically what we're doing that entire time. Okay. So go in here. Now you can see the script is in here. The local script was inserted. But you can also see if we go over here and go into server view, because that's what this button does. It's a very nice button for testing. It allows you to go in server view. You can see your character. If you go over here, you can see it didn't just take this and move it over. It made a copy of this and moved it over. I think that was a long time to explain how to do a simple thing like that, but whatever, it works. Okay, local players game.player players local local And I'm gonna put the humanoid into a wait for child, kind of like I was doing with the root part up here, because I noticed a lot of the time the humanoid and the root part, I think it was the humanoid especially, the humanoid doesn't always load in instantly, so you often want to put the humanoid in wait for child, like if you're doing something like in the very beginning of the script. Anyway, so now I think what we want to do, actually I'll wait for that. What we're gonna do. I guess we can make an animation for it. That would make sense. So, you get your dummy. I'll remove these, because they're ugly. You get a dummy. You do your thing where you go over here. You go to like this little thing. It's pretty great. And then yeah. I'm just gonna like go out here. Make a very quick animation. Yes. No, you can do it in R6 too. Although, if you're gonna be like referencing, like the main difference between the two is if you're going to be referencing like the parts like in the character, like if you go here, you can see there's a whole bunch of parts, and that's basically what R15 is. If you're going to be referencing those parts, you're going to have to use different names if you're using R6. So if we go over here, R6 block rig, you see like the names for the parts are a bit different, so you're going to want to keep that in mind, but otherwise it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, anyway. So, have him pull back, maybe break his back a little bit here. Oh yes, great. Wait, how about we have him lift his arms up more? This is now an animation tutorial, by the way, in case you didn't notice. No. So you were interested before? I see how it is. And now we have him compute forward. Whoa. This is totally what Kamehameha looks like, by the way. Ooh. This is a great Kamehameha. I don't think I did those the same. Wait. Like that. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. It looks like a workout or something. Anyway. Oh, wanna know a cool trick with animating? If you want to add special effects to the animation, you can right click it, and you can do, after selecting it, you can right click it, do easing style, and you can change the style. So like constant's pretty great. It just kind of does. If you go like this, it'll be easier to see. Whoa. Hmm? Huh? You need a group for all the what? No, but it's a lot simpler if you do have a group. But if you don't have a group, it gets kind of complicated. And basically, I'm pretty sure first of all, they won't load in Studio, which is kind of dumb, but they will load in the game. But they'll only load in the game for all the players if the owner of the game is the one that publishes the animations. So the owner of the game has to publish the animations. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I use group games. But that costs Robux. I think it's kind of dumb. They should fix it, honestly. It doesn't make sense that it shouldn't work. Yeah, go ask for a free group. Okay, I haven't been using this. I haven't used this animation editor in a while. I gotta remember how to use it. Okay, now let's export my beautiful animation. Okay. As you can see, I am exporting it here. I'm going to copy this link. This link is very important. We need this. We specifically need this. But you can't really select just that right here. Try to select it and just kind of doesn't. So just select the link. We can close that. We made our beautiful animation. Now, let's put this into humanoid. That comma looks so weird in this font. Wait. Name is equal to Kamehameha. How come that shows an error? I'm confused. What? Oh, I think it's right here. Animated. Wait, oh, I am. Thank you for noticing that. Okay. So, I'm kind of just spamming my typing right now. Anyway, this creates a new animation. The first thing is what it creates, an animation. The second thing is the humanoid. I explained this in the last video. It puts it into the humanoid. Anyway, right here, this isn't necessarily necessary, my best phrase. This isn't super necessary, but if you name it, then it just, if you like looking at it in the Explorer, it looks nicer. So yeah, pretty useful, of course. Then right here, you just want to put, this is where you want to put the ID. So if we copy the ID, and delete this, then you just want to put the ID after this in quotation marks. That's how you get the ID. But we can't start playing it yet because first we need to do local loaded anim is equal to humanoid load animation anim. And this is pretty simple. It loads the animation into the humanoid, so the humanoid can then play it. Okay, so now we have the animation ready, and whenever we want, we can play the animation just like that. But first of all, actually no. What key do you want to press to do it? C? Okay. So let's do local UIS equal to game get service. Okay, so this gets a service. I'm pretty sure I explained this in the last video too, but it gets a service. The services are all of these things right here, all these, and all these, and all that stuff. Those are services. But this service doesn't appear here. So that's why you want to use get service. Anyway. Then we do input began. Yeah, well, yeah, we can do it so you want to hold it. If you want to like make so like if you can hold it and have it just last as long as you're holding it, you can do that. Or we can just have it just simply press it and does it. Because input began, it's just simply when you press a key, and input ended is when you let go of that key. It's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, yeah. So we get these two things. And do you have any questions about this? Okay, so the first thing, alright, so these are the parameters, right? You understand that? Yeah. Do you understand the first parameter, how that works? Okay, so the first parameter is the key, of course. Then the second parameter, using input began or input ended or anything like that. The second parameter is whether or not somebody's typing in the chat. So if you have like the chat open, and you're like, say like the key's M or something, and you say like type a word with the letter M in it, like this detects whether or not you're in the chat while you're pressing the key. So like, cause like in some games you'll see some bugs where like you're like typing a message and you accidentally use a move while you're typing the message or something. This line basically just it just makes so you don't do that. Anyway, so that's what that is. Do you understand how like what the if then return end? Okay, return. This is the thing that I didn't understand for a while, but once I did, it's actually kind of useful. Basically, this is what it would usually look like. First of all, I just kind of did this for anyone who might be confused about that. But what return does is, well, first of all, it ends any sort of function. So this is a function. We said that here. So this is a function. But return, it ends the function. So when we type return, then anything after this just doesn't happen. But what we can also do, if you put something after return, so say we had let's just create a new script real quick. Yeah. Anyway, so if we do local function add, I'm pretty sure I've used this example before when like I don't know. Anyway, then we give ourselves some numbers. Return num1 plus num2. And basically when you put something after it, then the function, it takes this thing after it and it puts it, like if you were to do local variable is equal to add 5, 10, then it puts this into the variable. But it only happens if you like put a variable there. If you don't put a variable there, then this just kind of doesn't go anywhere. So you got to put a variable there, and if you put a variable equal to it, then it does that. So that's what returning does. And it also just ends the script. So yeah, we're going to be using that to end the script. And then we do if key.key code is equal to enum.key code .c then. Okay. So do you understand this part? Okay. So yeah, yeah, okay. So now for now we're just gonna play the animation. So we do local, no, not local, loaded anim play. Pretty simple. If I test it, it most likely won't work because animations are stupid like that. Unless you're in a group game. Maybe I should just like make this a group game just so the animations aren't like dumb. I already have a group for my games and stuff. Oh look, it actually works. Whoa. It wasn't working last time. But yeah, we have the animation. This is 100% what Akami Hamiha looks like, by the way. Wait, no, stop. What the heck? Why did it stop? There we go. I don't know. But yeah, yeah. Oh wait, I think I know an issue here. Sometimes it doesn't work. When you're moving and stuff, it doesn't work. The issue here, I think we gotta do loaded anim dot anim. Wait, no, I don't know if it's here. Because it's not popping up in the thing. I think I haven't used this in a while, so yeah. Dot. Is this priority? No. Right. Loaded anim dot priority. I don't know. Wait, I'm just gonna do this. How about this? Print anim dot priority. I thought it was animation dot priority, but I don't know because neither of them are popping up. So I'm just gonna see. Well, I mean, sometimes it's just the script doesn't have immediate access to that sort of thing, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. Anyway, it printed absolutely nothing, so that, oh wait, no, I need to press the key, duh. Okay, so that didn't work. Animation. Yeah, you just can't really see very well because I selected everything for some reason. Okay. And a Latino priority, yes. That's called Latino. And a Latino. Wait, whose scripts are these? Oh, I don't know, whatever. Anyway. Animation priority isn't either. I'm just gonna Google it. That's the fastest way. Roblox animation priority. Google is good for these things. Animation track dot priority. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Oh no! Please no! Don't do it. Okay. I got a ping. Well, I got a ping. I got a ping in a group that I barely use at all. That's surprising. Yes, it worked. Okay, cool. So I figured it out. That took too long, but I figured out what it is. Okay. So what we want to do? What we want to do is we want to change the animation priority of the loaded animation. Yeah, you with me? I'm pretty sure you have to, well, actually no. I don't know, wait. I think I remember you having to do it like after you play it or something. But it might not. I'm gonna see if you have to do it after before you play it. Because I'm honestly not sure. It's been that long since I've used this. It usually just kind of works without setting the animation priority, so. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think you can set it like mid animation. I don't actually know. Maybe not. But I think it's probably better to just animation priority dot. We're gonna do action because I'm pretty sure action's like either one of the highest or the highest. And do you understand what this is? Okay. So the priority of an animation is just basically whether or not it plays over other certain animations. It's like, I don't know if you know much about GUI, but if you take like GUI, insert object, screen GUI, you have like the Z index. So say we have like a bunch of different text buttons. So you see like some of them overlap, some of them like you don't really know what's going to overlap what. if we set this, you can change this. This is different for each one. So look, huh? What'd you say? Yeah, basically. It's basically like that, except instead of numbers, there's words for them. Anyway, yeah. So that's basically what the priority is, except it's with animations. And yeah, as you can see, the enum thing again. Enum pops up everywhere. It haunts us. I mean, what? I think somebody just pinged my advertise here channel. Dang, man. Okay, anyway. Now you can see. Look, now it actually works when I run. Now it actually works when I'm running. Okay, anyway, yeah. We got the animation to work. You guys still with me? Have any questions? Okay. Yeah. So, a statement. What's your statement? Well, not priorities, just a list of a lot of different things. It's like, if you like Google enum types or something on Roblox, I don't really know, there's like a bunch. I don't really know how to explain it, honestly. It's hard to put into words. So if you look here, it turns an array containing all available enums. Wait. Yeah, that doesn't explain anything. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so with this enum, like the enum animation priority, it has a bunch of different animation priorities in it. The enum keycode has a bunch of different keys in it, like E, F, left, shift, it has all that stuff. That's what I mean when I say like your lists. Yeah, okay. Now, if you notice, when we test it, there's a certain issue. Which, if you're going for this, then that's great, but I don't know why you'd be going for this. But, basically... Whoa! It's back. Yeah, so there's no, like, cooldown for it, basically. It's flying. It's flying. Okay, anyway. Yeah, perfect. There you go. Perfect. And yeah, just imagine a game where you can fly, but in order to fly, you have to spam a button. Indeed. I should make that game now, just like a troll game. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Hey, what'd you say? Yeah. Key spam simulator. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna rename this so it makes more sense. Actually, it probably won't make any more sense, but anyway. So we're gonna create a new variable, and it's often called a debounce, what we're doing here. And the debounce allows you to add like a cooldown if you want, or it just allows, it makes so you can't spam it basically. You have to wait for it to finish before you can do it again. So what we want to do, by default, we want to have it as false, and then we want to do if is typing or db, or debounce, then return end. So basically, so we have this, so whenever somebody's typing, then it'll just kind of not do this. But whenever debounce is equal to true, it'll also not do this. So if either one is equal to true, then it'll just stop. So then that lets us go like this. So debounce is equal to true. Wait. Loaded anim.length debounce. There we go. So that makes it we can do that. That way, when we press it once, it goes through here. Debounce is equal to false. Just typing is equal to false. It moves on. It goes over here. Then it goes over here. It sets debounce to true. Now that debounce is true, if we press it again, it doesn't do anything until it sets debounce to false again. And it doesn't set debounce to false again until the animation is done playing. Yeah. Have you heard that term before or something? Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know what the word means, honestly, but it basically does that. So yeah. No, I can't spam it. Man, that's boring. I'm just kidding. Okay. And you can also do like, if you wanted to add like a longer cooldown, you could do like plus 50 seconds to have a 50-second cooldown, but that's kind of gay, so we're not going to do that. Okay. So now we have that. Now we can't spam it. Now what we want to do is actually add effects to it, because right now it's just kind of a thing. So here's the fun part. So of course we got to use our replicated scripts. Yes, our replicated scripts. That's exactly what we got to use. No, we got to use remote events. These things. One that's even better than a remote event, except not really. There's bindable events. There's bindable functions. There's all sorts of stuff, and they're all used differently. Okay. Anyway, that's not the point though. So, okay. I'll just be typing this. No, I never wanna play happy families with you, but I like having you around. Fully aware this is a flash in the pan. So now, event for that I want to type Kamehameha is equal to prep storage. I have to type it out anyway. Just kidding. No, I don't. Okay. So right here we reference this. Now we want to reference this in this script as well. So we're gonna go like that. Now, what happened? We did this, and we did this. Pretty great. Okay. Anyway, so in the server script, we want to put event on server event connect function and player. Okay. So now we have this. Does everybody understand what this means? I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna explain it just in case then. So this thing is the event right here. This event is an event of the event. Makes perfect sense. Basically it's whenever you do event fire server, whenever you do this in a local script, then it triggers this. Then this connects to the function. And by default, this event gives the player as a parameter, because you're firing from a local script to a server script, and the server script needs to know what the local player that's firing it is, so it can do stuff. Because if we didn't have this, then we'd have no way of telling what player to like put the Kamehameha effects from, you know? Yeah, so we have that. Then if we wanted, we could do like, damage or something. We could put another one in there, but then if we put another one in there, we'd have to add it in here as well. Well, like, say we want a damage of 5. Anyway, we're not going to do that though, because this isn't about the damage right now. Actually, do I want to see how to do the damage or no? Hello? Okay. Okay, just know this video is going to be longer then, quite a bit longer, because usually when I make my damage scripts, I make them nice and long to like avoid all bugs, Because honestly, nobody ever teaches you how to make a proper damage script without any sort of issues. I don't know. Well, yeah, that's the basics of dealing damage. But there's a lot more too if you want to use like dot touch, because dot touch has a lot of different things with it. Like you have to use, first of all, you have to use a debounce, because I just brain fart. Oh yeah, dot touched. If you have like two parts, you have one part, you have two part, and dot touch is when, whoa, touch. But whenever they move, alright, so they touch and it fires it. But if they're moving while they're touching, it just keeps on firing it every time they move, even just a little bit. So basically, whenever you use the dot touch, it just fires over and over and over, like super repeatedly a bunch. And that's kind of an issue, because then it does literally infinite damage. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you have to do. It's more complicated than just damage. Sadly. Anyway. So, first of all, we're gonna do the effects though. So we fire this after we play the animation, of course. Then it triggers this, and we want to get the character stuff. Okay, so we get the character and we get the humanoid root part. Right here, I'm not actually going to put the whole wait for child thing or whatever, because it's not, because like I usually only do that if it's like right at the beginning of the script or something. But this is only happening whenever you press the key, and chances are by the time you're pressing the key, the humanoid root part's going to be loaded in, so you can just kind of do this. It doesn't really matter as much. Anyway. So we want to do creating a part, local part, local ball is equal to instance not new, part, yes, workspace. We put it into the workspace. Well, yeah, you know what we're doing. Yeah, local cylinder is equal to instance. New part workspace cylinder dot shape. I don't think I spelled. I'm messing up. Shape is equal to cylinder. I think I spelled that right. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yes, I believe I spelled that right. Okay. Anyway, so. Now, right here, this is kind of like not really doing what we wanted to. It's just creating the parts and putting them into the workspace. So there's more we need to add, but I'm just going to test it anyway, because why not? Oh yay, I love this. Yeah. Don't you love when it takes like 5 hours just to load? Oh, look at that! And on my second monitor, not even on the monitor that the studio's on, but on my second monitor, it says an unexpected error occurred and Roblox needs to quit. We're sorry. You don't even have a monitor? Nice. Okay, let's see if it saved. You guys ready for this? To see if it saved? I think it did. Yay! It saved. Okay. Now let's do this again. The stuff isn't loading? What do you mean? Let me double check that I'm actually recording real quick. Yep, I'm recording. I just don't want to repeat any sort of mistakes like I did last time. So, as we can see, nothing is happening. That's because I haven't pressed the key yet. There we go. Look at this. Kamehameha, look at it. It's pretty great. Do you like it? It's pretty great, isn't it? What is this? Let's go. I wish I could still spam it. That would be great. Okay, anyway. What is it? For you? Do you see any errors? Let me look at your screen share. Do you have your screen share out? Whoa, your screen share is very laggy. Huh, noob. Alright. It should show up at the center of the map, so just go to wherever that is. Maybe it's like, maybe it's like under the ground or something. Go to explore, go to workspace, open up the workspace. Yeah, there's like a bunch of parts. So those, wait, see if like see if those are the parts. Yeah. Yeah, they're just like underground or something, so you can't see them. Anyway. So, now we're actually gonna fix the issue of them being underground. I'm going to do first of all, ball.anchored is equal to true. Cylinder.anchored is equal to true. So we set them both to anchored, of course. Then we do ball.can_collide equal to false, so it doesn't like shove you out of the way or something. And collide is equal to false. Also, I noticed this looks bad like this, so I'm gonna take this. You see this? Yeah. And I'm gonna move it over here where it makes more sense at the end of the animation. Okay. Anyway. So now it should put them in the same place, but they're going to be anchored, and you're going to walk through them now. Great. Okay. Now, ball.material to enum.mesh type. Yes. Material.neon. My favorite material. Cylinder.material. Do that. So now they're both neon, and it's going to be super bright and great. Okay. Now, yeah, that's what we want. We want it to be blinding. Exactly. Okay. Ball.position is equal to root.position. You see this? This is why we needed the root. You see that? I mean, this isn't going to work entirely as we want it to, because it's just going to be at the center of your character. But that's the start of what we got to do. So this, well, you can. C-frame is basically the position and the orientation combined. And a lot of times, I think you're saying use C-frame because a lot of times when you use position, it like just puts it above you or something instead of like where you actually are. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to do that or not. If it's going to do that, we can do that. I guess either way, we're probably going to end up doing... Oh, never mind. It doesn't really matter which one you do as long as it doesn't do that. Yeah, so it works, but a lot of times you kind of have to use C-frame. Do you want to use C-frame or do you want to use position and stuff? I guess C-frame makes more sense because then it orientates it too. Okay, so I'm gonna do C-frame. C-frame. No, not C-frame.new. Root.C-frame. C-frame. Root.C-frame. Great. Oh, it's because I put a minus sign. Great. Okay. Bro, are you using that good old studio light mode over there? Oh, you want me to show you? Ooh, yes. Yeah. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, like the thing, the ball? Well, that's because it only sets the position once. If we wanted it to follow you, would have to make it set the position a bunch of times. Should we do that? Okay. Anyway, to do the studio thingy, you go over here, I think. Oh yeah, I don't know why it appears on my second monitor, but it does. Anyway, theme right here. Oh, it's so bright. Oh, it's so bright. Oh no, please no. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Noob. Okay. So I don't know if you noticed this, but actually I can't even really change Windows the taskbar stuff and like what the personalization, because you can't really see it, but on my other monitor I have this little thing. It says activate Windows. Yeah. Apparently when we bought this computer, Windows wasn't activated, so but now I have that. It's kind of sad. Yeah, but I can still pretty much do everything. I can still set backgrounds. So, I mean, I don't know. Huh? Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, it doesn't really do anything other than put a watermark there, really, because the personalization doesn't even bother me. Anyway, so I don't know if you noticed, but as we were testing, the cylinder was kind of not rotated right. Did you notice that? Yeah, I think I'm still confused about C-frames. C-frames are weird to edit, but I think you can do like C-frame angles. But I'm not entirely sure what it means when you multiply the C-frame angles by the C-frame. I'm not entirely sure. I think it like adds it to it, but I can't really say. So let's just go like this and see what happens. Okay, that didn't work. Well, it did, but it didn't.
Yeah, it worked. You can see the edge a little bit of it.
Well, yeah, but like it's not like straight forward and back. So it's not. Wait, actually, what if I do math.pi divided by 2 or something? And then there's like weird stuff with pi that you can do. .14. Actually, that's all I know. Pi 3.14. Like I know like 3.145. But look, it worked. Yeah, I don't really know what pi is. Well, I know what pi is, but like I don't know what. I think math.pi. If you put that into here, then it basically just like rotates it, but like it's basically equal to like 180 degrees. So if we did that and divided by 2, it gets 90 degrees. I don't know. C-frames are confusing. This is why I don't like C-frames. But anyway, that works. So let's just do that. Now that's in the right position and stuff. Now, what we want to do. So, you notice they're kind of like the ball doesn't appear in the right position. It kind of just appears in your face. Yeah, what we want to do is change this. Wait, no. Wait. I gotta remember. I haven't done this in a while. Lately, all I've been doing is scripting quests and stuff in my game. It's been a while. I think we want to do cframe.new root.position plus. Wait. I think it's like root.cframe. Look vector times say 3. I'm just gonna test this to test my my scripting because I don't know if that's actually gonna work or not. And then I'm gonna explain it. If this works, then I'll explain it. There we go, it works. Yeah, look, I even put it in like the exact right position too. Okay, anyway. So basically, what this does, this creates a new C-frame. It takes the root position. So the position of the C-frame is now the root position. Pretty great. And then it adds this to the position. And what this is, so you take like some properties of C-frame are C-frame, then there's like look vector, I think there's right vector. And there's like up vector or something. I don't know. There's like 3 different ones. And if you want to get like say you wanted this to be like behind the player, you just put -3. And say you had like right vector or something, you wanted like it to go to the left, you would put negative, and it would go to the left. But anyway, so this is the direction that this part is facing. And then if you multiply by 3, that moves it 3 studs in that direction. I don't understand the math behind it, but that's what it does. So yeah. So we take... Yeah, it is very useful. I use it a lot. Well, I used it a lot when I actually did this stuff. But right now in my game, I'm not doing this stuff yet, so, you know. Anyway. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so now we do that. That works. It's pretty great. Keyframe dot, we want to do over here too, keyframe dot new. Root dot position plus yeah. Alright, that 6 looks like, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know. This font's weird, but it's cool at the same time. Do you think I should just have a different font for each of these videos? just for the memes. Perfect. Just kidding. Sure, but we have an issue. I think I know what the issue is, but I don't know what the issue is. Like how you're using Alt-Tab or whatever to quick shift between the 2 tabs. Just to copy it. You know you could split screen it. That's any easier. I feel like split screening is like a 1 monitor's person of having 2 monitors. Oh, so you just... So basically you just do this, you grab right here, you go, and then whoop, and then you can select whatever other thing. Whoop. Yeah. You can also divide it into 4. I don't know why you would ever divide it into 4, that sounds painful to look at, but you can do that, you can do that, so I mean, it's a thing. Yeah, that's why I got a second monitor. Anyway, so did you get it copied? So I think something to do with why it's not working is because we started creating a new C-frame, and this C-frame doesn't have the root position. I mean, it doesn't have, no, it has the root position. It just, like, before we just used root.cframe, so it got the root position and the orientation. So I think what we need to do, root.orientation after a comma, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different ways to use C-frames, and this is one of them. The first value is the position, and the second value is the orientation. But there's also other things you can do. Like if you put like one position and then another position, it orientates, so it puts it in the first position, and orientates it to look at the second position. So that can be pretty useful, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff with it. I've looked into it. I understand some of it. I don't understand all of it. I don't know. I feel like if I understood, if I can understand more of it, then that would be pretty great. Okay, I don't know what's happening now. I don't really know what to say about this. This is kind of hard to evaluate. Wait, so I look this way and it goes straight up and down. If I look like that way, it kind of turns. Wow. Maybe I just need to, maybe it's something simple, like, I just need to change this to 0, maybe we'll do like math.pi divided by 2 over here or something. I don't know, man. I don't even know anymore. C-frames are confusing. There we go. Of course it worked. Wait, nope, not entirely. It's kind of off a little bit. It's still... Oh, crap. Come on. If you look in like a specific direction, then it doesn't work. Okay. That's great. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I know. Maybe we don't even need this, and it's actually as simple as doing something like this. What about that? I'll let you copy now. I'll let you copy off my homework. Yeah, pretty much. No. Okay, I'm not really sure what's happening anymore, honestly. This is why I don't like C-frames. This is what I was saying when, like, I was talking about how it's a pain to try to weld a sword properly to the player's hand, because then you have to, like, adjust all the C-frames and stuff. I don't know, I don't like them. You want to just try using positions and orientations instead. Maybe if I learn C-frames better in the future, I can do a tutorial on them and explain how they work, and not like Roblox wiki words, you know, because Roblox wiki words are kind of confusing sometimes to me. Anyway. Like, it's Roblox, there's probably going to be 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds on it. They're not going to understand that. Unless they already have a bunch of experience. Yeah. I mean, I think the wiki is really useful if you're trying to, like say there's something you forgot. Like, the wiki's perfect for that. You can, like, just look it up real quick and find it on the wiki, and you get all the, like, because you already understand it. Like, it's not like you're trying to learn from the wiki. Learning from the wiki is where everything goes wrong. Anyway, we got. Yeah, but then there's never YouTube videos on this sort of stuff, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm making YouTube videos. For all the people like me who are trying to learn from the wiki. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I don't think I've ever played it. Nice. I did this wrong. This is supposed to be right here. Also, the reason I just know which one to put 90 for, to change it, to rotate it, is because I just know that the middle one, I never know which one is which on the side ones, but I always know that the middle one is the top one. So, like, I kind of just experimented once, just looking at this and just looking how it changed. If you rotate it like this, you can see the middle one changes. So yeah, that's a tip in case you didn't know that. If you're trying to rotate it like, just rotate it like that, it's just always the middle one. Good job. Okay. I think this should work better. Oh wait, first of all, this is going to orientate it right, but it's not going to, like, put it in the right position. So, we're going to do plus root.cframe.look vector times 3. Then we gonna want to take this. Use C-frames. Well, yeah, but you only use it like a tiny bit here. Like, you're not like setting a C-frame equal to a C-frame. That's where it gets confusing. This, you're just using the C-frame to get the look vector, and then you're multiplying it by a number, and then that gives you a vector 3. So like vector 3.new, that gives you one of those, and that's not a C-frame. Anyway, I think that should work as intended now. That took way too long just to position those. It's alright, I need to learn them anyway. It was just a good reminder that I need to learn them. There we go. honestly, yeah, but honestly, it looks kind of like, have you ever played Diet.io? It looks like one of those things. It's weird. Okay, anyway, not the point. We're gonna change the size of these things. I think the ball is already a good size, so I'm not gonna change the size of the ball. But I'm gonna change the size. With my script, huh? I think it's your script that's getting error, because I'm not getting the error. What does the error say?
Which line is it on? It's on 5.
Oh, you have the output to the right. That's weird. Okay. Wait. Let me see the line. Okay. Oh. It helps if you read the error too. It's also a good skill to learn how to like understand what the errors mean. Oh well, okay. That's a lot of errors. yeah, you need to fix those. Oh crap! I don't think. Yeah. Yeah. What did you? Oh, nice. Wait, let me see. Wait, it's not working for yours. So I want to see what's happening. Why do you keep switching your taps? Well, here's mine right here.
I'm sorry.
I think we kind of put it differently. I'm not really sure. So you change the position. You change the position. I don't know. Did you commit your edits? I'm just kidding. I don't think it's about that. I don't think it is. Because usually you can test. You can usually test it and it works. Committing is just if you want other people to see it. I don't know if I like the new committing thing. Because, like, it's nice. Because then multiple people can work on the same script. But then, like, what's the point? Because you can't see each other's edits. So, yeah. Yeah. So basically, they just like make it so like automatically commits, basically. Because if they can make so it commits, then I'm pretty sure they can do that. I don't know if that would cause lag or anything, though. I guess I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Google Docs did it, so I'm sure they could do it too. Just use Google Docs to make the script. You literally make the script in Google Docs and then paste it in. I'm trying to figure out what the difference is between ours. Wait a minute. Oh, on my screen, when you're looking at my screen share, the quality's bad enough, the pluses look like minuses. So, like, when I'm, like, looking at my screen on your screen, it, like, looks weird. Okay. So it's working now then. Good. Now, you want to, like, make it so, like, makes you stop for a second? Okay. If we do that, my animation isn't going to make any sense, but whatever. I'm just going to put a little wait here. Wait 1 second. So that way you don't, like, because we're going to have it, like, maybe, like, hold it for a second, and then it fires or something, you know? Okay. So now, as I was saying, we're going to change the size of the cylinder. I want to make it a little bit bigger. I don't know what the default size is, actually. What's the default size? That. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna make a size that looks good. I'm just gonna copy it. Perfect. There we go. That's called skills right there. Scripting skills for the win. There we go. We got the size. Perfect. Oh wait, that might look weird. Let me see if this looks weird or not. Oh yeah, by the way, for this, we're gonna have to do some math, so get ready for that. Because we're gonna be using the tween to make the size like go out, but when the size goes out on both ends, it's gonna like make so you have to move it as well. So we're gonna have to do math for that, by the way. Look at that, perfect. Yeah, bro. Actually, I don't really know what you mean though. What do you mean? How far does it take math? Because I mean, like if you like, I mean earlier I was using math.py. I mean that's not like that's like 7th grade stuff I think, or 8th grade. It's probably 8th grade. I don't remember. It's a thing. But I mean you can use that sort of stuff. You can probably do circle stuff. You could pretty much any math really, I think. I'm actually pretty good at math. That's probably why I'm pretty good at scripting too, because I'm good at math. Yeah, what about it? I still don't know who's who, honestly. I think I can tell who DBS is, because you're the one that talks all the time. No, it's not a problem, but yeah. I'm not entirely sure who's who at this point. Okay. We changed the size. The size works good, except now we need to change this to like a lower number. So it looks better. Anyway, now we're finally going to do the tween. We've been procrastinating this. Anyway. Services. Service. Tween service. Okay. So this gets another service. Like if we go here, it's basically like where we got this service. But instead we're getting the tween service. I'm calling it TS. Yay. So now, this is where these get a bit complicated. Like, if you've ever tweened GUI, it's pretty simple. You get like frame, tween, size, and then you do like UDIM2.new, out. You know, you do all that stuff. Have you ever done that before?
I think I tried. It's so hard.
Tweening frames and stuff. Wait, tweening GUI or what? Both? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to it. You have to remember a lot of stuff. Like, usually when I'm tweening, I have to end up Googling, like, what things go where. Because, like, you have, like, core, like, then you have, like, the number. I'm pretty sure I finally actually remember for once which ones go where for this. Like, first of all, it's a new value, then you want to do, like, the direction, and then you want to do the type. There's a lot of stuff to it. And guess what? Want to know something great? Using this kind of tweening is even harder. It's even more complicated. It's the same stuff, but it's like, I feel like it's more complicated to like actually do. Local info is equal to tween info.new. Okay, so now the first number is how long you want the tween to take. So, how long do you want it to take for it to go from the start to the finish? Oh, how long do you want it to take? Okay, how about like 1 second, 2 seconds? 0.1. I'm just gonna put 1 and let's see how it is. We're gonna adjust it. Okay. Now the second number, enum dot using. I think it's it's using style. This is very useful, by the way. You can get this to pop up. Sometimes it pops up, sometimes it doesn't. I think if you press like comma or something, or like if you're typing something, it'll pop up. But this basically tells you what goes where, so that's nice to have. Make sure you don't have to Google the wiki. Yeah, scene's usually the one I do. But like, for those of you who don't know, there's linear, there's core, there's all sorts of ones. I could put like a link. Like there's like this one thing that shows all of them and what they all do. Yeah, I'm gonna put a link to that in the description so people can see which one does what. I'm gonna use sign though. Is it scene or is it sign? I don't know, because that's spelled exactly the same as like cosine and sine in math. So I don't know. Yeah, Japanese, there we go, perfect. The last three values are the values that I never used, so let's figure out what those are. Repeat number. Okay. Gotcha. So, right here, the next number. So, do you understand what this is? So yeah, we have the style. Then we have in, we have out, and then we have in out and out. I don't know if we have out in or not. We probably do. That would make sense. But yeah, it basically does in and then it does out, like halfway through, I guess. Anyway, so next we have how many times you want it to repeat. So if you want it to like do 1 second and repeat it like a bunch of times, then you can do that. We don't want to do that, so yeah, like you said, 0. The next we want it to reverse or not. Like after it goes forward, do we want it to come back? Actually, that might be cool. We can probably put that to true, because then like well, I don't know. It depends on whether or not like is it gonna be a delay in between? Because if we wanted to like hold it, I don't know. I'm gonna put it as true and see what happens. And delay time, we were just talking about delays, so I'm gonna put 2 or something. I'm not really sure if that's gonna work for the reverse or not though. We could like make it 0.1 repeats 50 times. Anyway, I've never really used these at all, by the way. Like, I never use these ever. Like, I'm pretty sure you could even just leave them blank if you're not going to use them. I mean, we might as well use them for the purpose of learning. So now, doing what? Tweening. Okay. Now we gotta make the properties. So this is what we want to change. So we want to change the size. So we put size, then we put what we want to change it to. So we're gonna do cylinder size plus I don't know which one. Let me get the cylinder out again. Let me take the size and copy and paste it. Where's the size? I can't find the size. It's down here. Ha, noob. Anyway. Oh. Well, I guess I guess which one to change is pretty obvious because it was just the smallest one. Anyway, so we want to change the first number. Yay, I figured it out. To do that, we just... Well, how long do you want the range to be?
Softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me.
Nice particles. Okay. I don't know how long. I don't know how far that is. Let's just put 50 and call it good. Yeah, if you want to, you can, but I'm just gonna put 50 for now. Okay, so this is gonna be where the math comes in. What we're gonna do. We essentially want to take the position and add half of itself to its. No, I don't know. We want to add half of the size that we changed to the position. That's called maths. So, do you understand how that works? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, how about just imagine this? So, basically, we have a part, right? So we change the size, and by default, the script's going to change the size like this. And then it'll kind of impel you and the opponent at the same time. We kind of don't want to do that. So, what we're going to do, instead of just having to do that, as it does that, like say it goes out like 5 studs. Then when it goes out 5 studs, we want it to move this way by half of that length.
I meant what I said when I said it, lady.
And if it moves that way by half the length over and over again, then it won't. Then the starting position won't move. So that's basically the math behind it. I don't know. It'll be easier to like see it when it's like actually happening. I don't even know how to explain it in words. We're just gonna basically do that. Except cylinder dot position plus that. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta put this little thing after each line. Well, not after each one, but after like this. It's basically like you have like local yay is equal to. You have you have all your numbers and they're separated by commas. It's basically that, but instead of a comma, it's a semicolon. So now we have those. Now finally, the last thing. Local tween is equal to. What is it? Why do you have the output on the right though? It just seems weird to me. I've never had it over there. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, so here's another thing I never remember the order of, but I'm pretty sure I reviewed this once and I was determined to remember it for once, so I'm pretty sure it's cylinder. Then we put the info, then the properties. So now this, we created all the info, so like the basic tween info. Then we told the script like what properties to change. Now we're just putting it all together into an actual tween. And then we put the part that we want to tween too. We put the part that we want to tween, the info, and then the properties. I think that's the order. And then now in order to do that, in order to start it, we just do tween play. Woo. Okay. Wait, crap. Oh, this isn't. Wait. No, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Except wait. This isn't gonna work. This is what's not gonna work. Okay. Plus root.c frame.look vector times 25. Aha. Do you understand why we did that? Okay, so basically it's because otherwise, like the size, it's always going to change in the direction of where you're facing, because that's just how the size works. But the position, if we change only one of the axes, I don't know the plural form of axis, but anyway, if we change only one of them, then it's always going to go in the same direction. So it's just like in certain angles, it's just going to kind of go somewhere random and just randomly run away from us. We don't want it to do that, so we do that. That way it moves it in front of us instead. I see. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Oh wait, oh the delay comes before it? That's dumb. Why would you want a delay before it? Actually wait, we could have it be like it charges up and that actually makes sense. But do we want it to come back or no? Yeah. I was hoping we could like have it like go out for like a couple seconds and then come back. But you know, that didn't work. Also, I'm going to change my animation because my animation makes no sense with this. Oh, that's not. So let me just. Okay. Whoa. So I'm just going to take this position. We're going to just kind of put that position right here. Frick. Okay. Now we're going to take this. We're gonna delete this. Now we're gonna paste. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do that for 2 seconds. I don't know how long 2 seconds is in this. Is 2 seconds really that long? I'm not gonna do 2 seconds then. How do I add time to this? I haven't used this animation editor in so long. Oh wait, duh, do it right here. There we go. Okay. Oh, did you change the position? Oh, it's because you, wait, why did you add such a random number? Look, wait, go to, well, let me just show you my script. It's gonna look super small, but, so basically, so we take the size, so we already have the cylinder size, and we're just adding to the size. So all we need to do is just put a number here. And you put like a bunch of different numbers. You put like numbers over here too. I mean, you can do that if you want to, but basically, the reason yours isn't working is because this number needs to be exactly half of this number, and yours isn't. Well, it would be 50.3. Haha. Mental math. Yeah, there's a lot to it. Honestly, this twin part is probably like the easiest part. Like if you want to like add like effects like it explodes when it hits somebody or like all that stuff, it's gonna be a lot more. Honestly, if we want to do like a detailed one, we're probably gonna want to do multiple videos for it. Maybe I could just split this video into multiple videos. You want to do that? That might be better, because otherwise, by the way, how much time do you have? Because if you don't have much time, you might as well just finish this another time after we're done with this.
So much time.
Okay. Also, I like how you're the only one that ever talks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Me and Phoenix are cool.
Okay. And we're gonna be finishing my animation. I can't wait to see you guys' beautiful little thing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have developers.
Nice. Oh, look at this beautiful animation. This quality right here. Okay, and we're gonna. Isn't it great when somebody makes an R15 animation, but they don't even bend the joints? Like, if we're not gonna bend the joints, why use R15? Oh yes, I love this. Oh wait, what do you mean? Oh wait, so the number that waits is right here. I'm gonna change that too, because, you know, yeah. It's the last number. The first number is how long it takes. The second number is how many times it repeats. No, yeah, how many times it repeats. I'll change this false. Okay, yeah. I need a comfier headset. This headset hurts my ears after a while. It doesn't say? What do you mean? Wait, let me see. I wasn't watching. You gotta make the animation like long enough for it. Yeah, that's why I'm changing my animation, because I realized my animation wasn't gonna make any sense with it. I like how I just bended the elbows and now they're unbent again. This is great. I also like how these aren't even lined up. Why aren't these like lined up at all? Like, please, just line up, please. I think that might be lined up now. It's gotta be symmetrical, you know, like perfectly. It's still not symmetrical. This bothers my OCD. How long? Like the animation? Like how long? I was gonna put the charge of mine for like 1 second. I'm just gonna like turn this thing off because this isn't really working very well. What? What'd you say? The library? Oh, Whitebeard. Well, I do okay. Wait. What if? I've never tried this before. Okay. I can select multiple things that... Whoa! I don't know you could do this. You like my animation? Look at this. This is great. This should be an animation. Anyway. Oh wait. Wait. What we're gonna do? So we select both of these things. There we go. Whee! Oh no! Oh no! I did it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna stop hurting this poor man. This poor man. Yeah, good point. I should probably get back on track. Look, man, I'm having fun. Okay. Ooh, getting closer. Yes. Ooh. This is the best animation ever. You can't tell me wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Look how epic this animation is, though. Like, look at this. It's not even symmetrical, like, at all. Look, man, I'm not gonna spend an hour animating. He says spending an hour animating, but not even doing good either. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna change the local script. So instead of doing this, now we want to know the specific time points in our animation because things. So we want to wait 1, then we want to do that, then we want to wait loaded anim length -1. You see that? So before we had it like it fired the server at the end of the script and it kind of just did it at the end of the animation. But since now we have a delay before it, we want to have the event fire before the waits, so it fires the second the animation starts, and then we want to wait for the same time as the delay, and then we want to wait the rest of the wait. I'm confused. I'm confusing myself right now. Wait. Oh, we don't. Wait. I'm overcomplicating this. All we need to do is this. Anyway. So we add the delay here. So now we put this before the pause, and then we add 1 second to the pause, I guess. Okay. What animation editor are you using? Yeah, I'm gonna get demonetized. Not that I was ever monetized in the first place. Oh wait, you're doing something that I hate and I hate to see in animations. You're not bending the joints right. You see how there's like gaps in them? Alright, so basically with a regular Roblox person, if you look, the elbow is right here. Look. It's right in the back. You're basically bending it right here. You're bending it on the side. And that bothers me a lot. I've just seen people doing that and you just... Oh my gosh, I love this animation so much. It looks so pathetic. It's like timed right. It's still timed right though, so it just looks absolutely amazing. And just like, it's like a little nudge, and suddenly a thing comes out. Wait, were you like not here that entire time? Nice. Oh. What? Yeah. Okay. Well, that was great. Okay, now I made mine faster. So now it's great. And we want to make so it stops you from moving, because, you know, wee. You know, that's kind of dumb. Anyway, so let's make so it stops you from moving for a second. How about that? Does that sound legit?
How do you like my 9-line script? It took me an hour to make.
I can't see it. Let me see it. I don't know how. Is there a way I can do, like, show all the screen shares at the same time? That would be nice. Oh, I can. Yeah, but I only have two. I have one that I'm recording and the one that I'm not. How am I supposed to fit those? I need to, like, attach them to my wall. Get a TV to my right. Okay, that's a pretty legit script you got there. What does it do? What did I do in the local script? I took this. This used to be at the end of this, after this, and I took this and I put it before it. And then I added one to this. I also made this faster because yes. Now, okay, so wanna know the neat thing about tweens? Okay, I'll tell you afterwards. I'll be getting ahead of you real quick. Okay. Yeah, you do, but I can show you how to do that. Well, yeah. But we can also make it fade out. You want to make it fade out? We could use tweens for that too. To use a tween for that? I'm pretty sure tweens... if you used like a for loop for that though, I'm pretty sure it's like laggier. So, if you're like trying to reduce lag, if you're going to have like a bunch of stuff like that, you're going to want to use tweens, I think. I don't actually know that. That's honestly just me guessing, but it makes sense to me, so I'm going to go with that. Anyway, so I'm assuming you know of these beautiful things called like jump power and yeah. Nice. Okay, so are you ready yet? You ready to move on now? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna get the current jump power and the current run speed. Local old walk is equal to hum.walk speed. So that way we can change, like we're gonna put these into variables so that way we can change it back later. But basically, in order to stop the player from moving, it's pretty simple. Hum.walk speed is equal to 0. Hum.jump power. Jump power. Yes, I love it. Anyway, is equal to 0. I mean, you can just memorize the default, like, things, like 16 and 50, I'm pretty sure is the regular ones. But you can also adjust the default ones if you go into the game settings and stuff. So if you ever do that, it's easier to just do this, so it just automatically adjusts. Anyway, this basically makes it so you can't move and you can't jump. Now we're going to wait 1. And we're going to undo this. We do hold walk. Nope. No, hold jump. I want to know. Alright, so I was saying there's a pretty great thing about tweens that I find very useful to many things. Wonder what it is? Playing a tween with, like, say it takes half a second to do things. If actually I gotta change this to 1.5. But if it takes like a certain amount of time to do things when you play it, it doesn't wait that amount of time before going to the next line in the script. Does that make sense, or are you just saying, "Oh, I see"? Just say, "Oh, I see." Of course. Okay. Anyway, so you have like the wait time. And with a lot of things, when you like do a thing, like if you have like a function that has a wait in it, and you like use that function, then it's gonna wait that during the function before it moves on to the line that comes after the function. But with tweens, it doesn't do that. So you can like start doing other stuff as the tween is playing, and that's very nice. But you also have to keep, yeah, but you also have to keep in mind that you have to add the weight of the tween to any like weights that you put, you know. So we're gonna put like a 1 second weight because there's the delay, so you're not gonna be able to move while like it's charging up or whatever. And then we also want to add the 0.5 second delay for how long it takes. And now we should be able to do things, you know. Two. It's just 2, isn't it? Wait, you have the delay, don't you? You add the delay in the... Oh, you remove the delay. You put 0 for the delay. Well, yeah, but is your animation gonna make sense now? Do the weight with your animation. What? I just brain farted. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. You gotta do that for it to make sense. Anyway, so now it stops you from moving, but I'm noticing a slight issue that we can easily fix. Just by moving some things in the script. But basically, if you're walking and you use it, it stops you from moving. But then you're kind of like inside of the thing. This looks weird with like a bunch of these all over the place. Anyway, so in order to fix that beautiful thing right there, anyway, what we're gonna do, we just gotta move this stuff right here. We gotta take this. Yeah, we gotta put this before we play the tween. Wait, no, wait. Is that what I was gonna do? I had a brain fart. Wait. Wait, no. We gotta put it before here. That's where we gotta put it. Before it changes the position. So that way it stops you and then it changes the position. So there's no delay or anything in between. Because even though we don't put like weights and stuff in here, the computer's not going to run it literally instantly. There's going to be a certain amount of time that takes for each line to run, you know? So there's going to be a delay. Yeah, above where we set the position and stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, this is so weird. I know what's happening, but it's so weird to look at. Okay, why is it having it's having like a longer delay? No. I swear I don't support the Nazi. Huh? I'm not Jewish. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, it should, but we're not doing that yet. We gotta do other things first. But there's something I was gonna do. Right. What we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably gonna be like 2 or 3 videos. I mean, hey, I'm getting a lot of content on my channel now. I have one video for the first one. It's about 50 minutes long. It has no audio, of course, so that's great. Let me see your thing that stops it. So, yeah, it does that. Why did you want to put a... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you gotta do that. That's true. That is the issue. Oh, you're already out of that? Yeah. Well, that weight doesn't, like, if you want to do it like that, you gotta put, because basically, if you look right here, this right here is the part that stops the player. This is the part that resumes the player's movement. So if you don't put a weight in between these two parts, like, it doesn't matter if, like, this can be at the end and after your other weight, and that would work. But basically, there has to be some sort of weight between the two parts, otherwise it just stops it and then instantly starts it again, you know? Yeah, if you just like take this and put it below, it should work. I mean, yeah, if that makes more sense to you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower this delay. I don't know why it's being weird, but I think it's like having like some sort of lag issues or something. And also, there's something else I don't remember what I was gonna do. Right, this is a very important thing. I don't know if you're experiencing. I think you are. It's just hard to notice in yours. But you got to put the part where it sets the parent right here. We got to move that. We got to put that at the end of it. Well, not at the end of it, but after it like it starts tweening and stuff. Like, well, actually no, like right before it starts tweening. I guess that makes more sense. I don't know at this point. Changing. I'm like half asleep right now. Okay. We're gonna do ball of parent. Parent is equal to workspace. Cylinder dot parent is equal to workspace. So now, since before it was just instantly putting them into the workspace, for me I could see them appear and then like a few seconds later they would move over to where they needed to be. But I saw them appear in the center of the map at first, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna like have this appear later, so that way I don't see them. Huh? I just put it before the tween, and everything else works itself out. I think. It's still like a long delay. I don't know why it has a long delay. Wait. No. What happened to your player? Why isn't your player loading? Nice. My delay is still too long. Okay, I'm gonna add the delete thing now. Wait. 2. Ball. Delete. No, not delete. Destroy. Yeah. Cylinder. Wanna know another way to destroy things that I'm pretty sure is supposed to be less laggy? I don't know. I don't know how this can be. I guess if you have like a bunch of this, like destroying a whole lot of stuff, it can be laggy. But there's this other service called local debris is equal to game get service. Yeah. And you do like, instead of doing this, it gets kind of complicated, but you do like debris, add item. I think it's like the item, and then if you want, you can have like a delay. So instead of having this here, you can just put 2 like that. Yeah, I noticed that. Add TM. Anyway, item. I think that should work too. I'm also gonna change this because this is. How would I just remove this? What, do I even need that though? Do we even need the delay? Can't we just like put the delay in the local script? That makes more sense to me. I don't know why I was doing it like that. Well, I don't think it necessarily adds a delay on top of the delay. It just because like I had to move. I moved this after the delay in here. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh, I think this is gonna be an extra delay still. Yeah. Now it's an extra long delay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Never mind about what I was saying. We want to put this. Actually, wait, no. We want to move this to the local script. I think I'm mixing myself up a lot right now. Well, not really. I'm just tired right now. That's true. I am doing that, but like, well, I see how it is. You're so mean to me. Okay, so I'm gonna put right here. I'm gonna put weight 1 under loaded anim dot length -1. So this is what I did earlier when I thought I wasn't supposed to do that, but really that's more effective. I just figured out what I was doing while I was doing it. I do that sometimes, by the way. Like just now, I forgot what I was doing while I was doing it. Great. Right, I'm doing that. Pretty simple. Okay. Right here. Okay. Okay.
How would I make it so when it
Well, basically, you just want it to stop you from moving before it places, and then as long as it stops you from moving before it places, it should work. So that's why we want to do it in the local script. You see that? Now that I did it in the local script, it looks a lot smoother. So you want to change the walk speed and stuff in the local script. I don't know why I was doing it in the server script. Probably because it's been a while. I don't know. But now it looks a lot smoother. I might actually add a bit more of a delay though. Wait, no. I'm going to add an extra 2 seconds to make up for the 2 seconds here. So that way you only start moving again once the effects are gone, you know? So you can't like walk into your own effects. I mean, either way we're going to script the damage so like it doesn't damage you, but like, you know. Oh gosh. It's so long. I also just realized my animation is kind of weird still. Okay. Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure the local script is supposed to do that stuff, and it works better, and I don't know the logic behind it, but I mean, it seems to work better for me, so I'm just gonna go with it. It doesn't have the weird delay thing when I do it in the local script, so I'd say just do it in the local script. Right here. Wait, so yes, we're gonna do that. Wait. Okay, I'm trying to like remember what I'm doing. Okay, I want to change the animation again. Okay. So what I want to do. I just realized my animation doesn't make sense. That's not a second right there. I need this to be right here, first of all. And second of all, I want this to be held out to here. Actually, I want it to be held out even longer than to there. I want it to be held out to here. There we go. How would what work? Okay. So what I did. Well, actually, first let me test this to see if it works, because I'm not entirely sure it's gonna work. Because I made a couple changes. There we go. That works just fine. Look at that. That's a lot smoother now. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let me... Why is your local script spaced out so much? honestly, when I see it spaced out that much, it's just hard to see this script. Like, I space mine out a lot more than some people do. Like, a lot of people just, like, literally no spacing out whatsoever. It's like everything is right next to each other, and that just, like, I look at that, and I feel blinded. But I only do it by, like, 1 line, usually, like that. And, like, some things, like things that are, like, related, I, like, put together like that. So I kind of have, like, different chunks around. It makes more sense to me. Anyway. I just don't like big chunks of code. But I also don't like this all over the place, because then it's hard to see the whole thing at once. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, wait, can I see local script for a second? So you do that, it does that, stops the thing. Oh, the issue is you don't have a wait between the stopping and the resuming. Oh, you're just wondering like how you would do it?
Then I would delete the wait here. Wait, what?
Wait, no. Alright, so basically, you in the local script, you want to take the wait and just put it right at the end, like at the end of all the waits and stuff. But you're gonna want to add an extra, like, well, at least what I did, I added an extra, like, 2 seconds right here to make up for this. But just put this right before the debounce. You want to just like a rundown of what mine's doing right here? I mean, this will only work if we have like the same numbers over here. I think the first wait. I gotta remember what the first one was. What was the first one? Wait. Okay, so 5 is the server after 1 second. That 1 second is the tween. Right. Okay. But the tween only takes half a second. I'm confused now. Yeah, that works just fine. Wait. Should this be a half a second then? Yeah, that makes sense, because then you have that, and then you fire the server after. Wait, no. Wait. No, I remember. Okay, I remember what's going on here. Never mind. This is supposed to be a second. That's because in my animation, 1 second into the animation, it moves forward a little bit. Then you fire the server, then it does the thing. Then you wait another 2 seconds for the thing to disappear, and then you make so they can move again. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Well, you just have to change that to 1. Because the second wait in local script is basically the wait before it gets destroyed. And the first wait is the tween. No, the first wait is how long into the animation it starts, you know? Whoa. Whoa. We still haven't even scripted the damage yet. Maybe we should just like finish this another day, cause isn't it like 10 for you right now, like 10:30 about? Okay, nice. But it's also kind of painful on the brain to be scripting for like multiple hours on one script. Although I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do it in one day. Maybe we'll do it in 2 days. 2 sessions just for one thing. Yeah, like at first, like, you know, I'm doing good. I'm knowing what I'm doing, and then like slowly as we get like a couple hours in, it's just like, wait, what am I doing again? I'm constantly forgetting what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna be cutting out a lot just to like make the video not super long. Either that, or I'll just be making a bunch of videos out of it.
Okay, so
Okay. Yeah. Okay, wait, so did you make the animation stuff? Did you do all that? Oh, wait. Wait, what screen? I don't know what screen's what. I'm looking at my screen. I'm like, whoa, you copied me exactly. Oh. Yeah, I'm like trying to look at the screen shares. I'm like looking at my own screen share. I'm like, huh, you copied me pretty well. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing right now. Nice. It looks pretty legit. You want me to share the table with everybody?
Okay, what are
Basically, I think, well, I have staff permissions, but I don't think huh? In the debbing? I mean, if I really like wanted to, like do what with the progress? I mean, probably. If I wanted to work for him, he'd probably let me.
Because if I can ask him, all the staff team is actually all like the developers and owners and stuff who are actually involved in developing the game. They get special access.
Keep it low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me.
The chill game? Oh, okay.
Happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love
I mean, even if you don't want to, even if he doesn't want to like
I never want
give me edit access, I actually recently learned in the last video that there's a way you can give someone like specifically playing access.
turn, but we can still have fun for now.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do that. I think they changed it a lot. It used to be different. I haven't done Team Create in so long.
You told me you
Imagine making so you can't do things.
consider your message received when you said you couldn't take us too seriously. Must admit I
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
happy families with you, but
Yeah.
I like having you around. I'm fully
Yeah.
aware this is
I'm basically just that one guy that doesn't really like staff or anything or develop or anything. I'm just kind of like there now, but I have permissions and everything still. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, just there for emotional support. For a while, I wasn't active at all though. Then I decided to start being active there.
much attention.
Should we like make so whenever the wait? Oh, okay, goodbye. But should we make so whenever the thing hits something, then it makes an explosion,
What I said when I said it,
and then we can be done?
I never wanna look at a house in
Well, okay. I guess that's true. It probably would take a while. But yeah,
know you're not mine, it's just me.
2 hours. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just end the video then.
No one ever
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. Editing a 2-hour video.
this is a flash in the pan.
I'm gonna be editing the 2-hour video on my phone, but on my computer at the same time.
Oh, we can still have fun for now.
Basically, I have a program on my computer where I can like link my phone to my computer, and I can see my phone screen on my computer, and I can control my phone from my computer. So I'm gonna be editing on my phone, but from my computer. Great. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video now.